Hi, it's Rebecca here. Day 19, which was yesterday, but I had to go to Missouri to help my in laws. So here I am, and everything's fine here. It just, we have challenges in our life every day, and if we're not prepared, it could really get us into a lot of trouble. And I love today's topic because it's like know your portion size. It doesn't matter what kind of diet you're on. It's you still have to watch your portions. And years ago, I went on the Atkins diet. And it gave me all the food that I was told my whole life that I couldn't eat. Bacon, butter, mayonnaise. So I didn't watch my portion sizes and I gained weight on the Atkins diet. And that's true with anything. Sometimes I see people on some of these food blogs or food pages and they're really upset because they're gaining weight or they're stalled out, and if they really check the portions that they're eating, you might be surprised if you're not measuring. And it takes a little bit of skill to measure and then get to know what it is. So my suggestion is, give yourself a little quiz. Pour some cereal or pasta in a bowl, which you think might be a half a cup, and then put it in a half a cup and see how close you were. The same thing with, where's my note here? Guess what an ounce is? Because when you're slicing cheese, you might need a scale for that because you can be easily fooled with cheese. And cheese is a high calorie, high fat meal. It's not that they're bad for you, but you really got to watch the cheese content. And then the other thing is your meat. Now, your palm goes according to your build. So if you put a piece of meat and it fits in your palm of your hand, that's about 6 ounces, and that's about all you need. So if you don't have a scale handy, then look at the palm of your hand. And some people say a deck of cards or whatever, however you want to do it, but really be conscious of your portions. Because now that we are going to, I'm out of my element right now. I'm not at home. I have to really be conscious of my food and not just grab something because, I got to eat. I want to make sure that I am eating what I need and what's going to fuel my body. So here we go, another weekend that just may be off the top or right on. And I really believe that it's going to be right on. I can't thank you enough for all the support that I'm receiving and the yahoos. And I can really relate because I also believe that what you don't measure, you didn't eat. That was the way I used to be. So not knowing and now knowing makes it more empowering because I'm really serious this time about losing the weight, but not just losing the weight, feeling better about myself, accomplishing the old recordings in my head that keep telling me I'm not good enough. You're not good enough, so go ahead and eat this. You're not good enough because other people have told you that. Seriously, nobody's ever told me that I'm not good enough. I tell myself that all the time. I'm my own worst enemy. And sometimes I just feel that if I could just turn those recordings off, I would be so much better. But I have a lot of years with those recordings, and I don't know why it is that I have them. And so it's hard battling yourself all the time. But also is that I do have a good life, and one thing that I'm really proud of with me is I'm really not afraid to try new things. Okay, well, jumping out of an airplane is something that I'm really not wanting to do. But other than that, I want to zip line at a healthy weight. I want to, more than anything, I want to do a stand-up paddleboard. I had knee replacement surgery a few years ago, and the more weight I lose, the better I feel. And hopefully by next year I'll be able to do a stand-up paddleboard. And there's numerous things that I would love to do, and my weight keeps me back. So whether it's physically or it's in my head, sometimes there's no differentiating between the two. So you're never too old to try something new, and you're never too young to give up. Did that make sense? You're never too young to give up. Okay, just scratch that last part. That made absolutely no sense. So erase that. I took it back. If I knew how to erase, I would, but I don't. So we're just gonna get on. I guess that's something new I'm gonna have to learn. I'm really technically challenged, and but today's a great day. We're almost at the 4th. By the way, the 4th of July is the anniversary of my husband's and my first date. You might say we saw fireworks. So Henry's having to adjust too. Henry's my dog, and he's with me, and so he's kind of not knowing what's happening here either. Although he's been to Nana and Papa's a lot, but he's not been left alone. So we have to leave him alone at times, and he's dealing with it, and my separation anxiety is dealing with it too. Hope you have a great Saturday, and we'll see you on day 20. Adios. Bye.